that like he didn't have a childhood. It's like, well, it's not like we all had theme parks and thrones. Like that's not and ponies and shit and monkeys.
Oh
like,
my!
What childhood were you supposed to have in Gary, Indiana?
Yeah, he made up for it and then some. After he started reliving his childhood, he proceeded to do so for the next 40 years. Oh my God! Oh boy!
Okay,
that's
he's guilty, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
I'd say that photo doesn't clear you of anything.
I just see like his defense attorney, like them bringing those photos. He's like, nah, I got nothing.
Wait, but I'm confused. So the one on the right is a Boy Scout. Mm-hmm. What is the one on the left?
Covered in cum.
Can you imagine what kind of hazmat suits do they wear when they were cleaning up that place after he died? It's covered in jizz and Jesus juice.
Yeah, that
just wine and semen.
That Boy Scout earned his badge in finishing. That is awful.
Yeah, do you think he gave that thing the badges for different stuff he did for him? You're gonna learn to get your taste me badge.
Oh God.
Although, but speaking of his music, like, is there a Michael Jackson song that you really don't like?
Oh my God.
Mine might be "Heal the
Scream.
World." Oh,
Fucking Heal the World. Scream's terrible.
The Scream was always tricky too because in the video he looks exactly like Janet Jackson. Like it's rough
They're
stuff.
floating around in that weird black and white like Space Odyssey thing. Yeah, it's really bizarre. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, it is a nightmarish.
Thriller's amazing, and most of what the Jackson 5 did is pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, they're hard to argue. But
I'm an off-the-wall guy.
Separate the art from the pedophile, allegedly.
Yeah. I can
separate the man from the boys without the use of a crowbar.
There's still an Usher song or two from the 90s I enjoy, and I don't, I mean, granted, when I see the name Usher, all I think is pisses on children.
No, that's R. Kelly.
Or R. Kelly.
Although I'm not to say Usher has it.
I get him confused.
Yeah.
Guys, we really need to invest in a legal team.
Sorry,
at some
Usher.
Point, because
Sorry, Usher. I meant to say pisses on Justin Bieber.
We actually should change the name to Allegedly with Bill and Joe, and then our bases are covered.
Yeah. Usher has horrible herpes that he spread to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
That's confirmed.
R. Kelly pissed on kids.
Yes.
Didn't Usher pay these women tons and tons of money?
Yes, to not tell people that he had herpes so he could
Waste of
continue his Johnny Appleseeding herpes all over the country.
Oh, man.
There's never been a better use of the name Johnny Appleseed.
Because you can picture of him having sex with the pot on his head that they always show Johnny Appleseed.
And like some fur pelts.
Yeah, that's
As he travels from outpost to outpost,
just
flinging retroviruses.
giving very large white women herpes.
Like on a bearskin rug. Nice.
With the music in the back. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Because every
Usher,
woman
it's
that
starting to
came
grow.
forward, it was kind of like, that's the best Usher got? Like, wasn't
Oh,
there
yeah.
an arena of people?
Well, I mean, it's one thing. I think you can get a better-looking groupie, but the kind that really will let you raw dog. I mean, there's a
No,
certain
no.
echelon.
But also, I feel like the really good-looking ones didn't come forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, man, this attention is not worth people knowing I now have herpes.
That's true. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the one needed money. The other one needed, like, to find a man to get money.
Yes, exactly.
I
I
had the
like.
wherewithal to be like, why is your penis all red and puffy? And he's like, just let me put it in raw, baby.
Well, you are Usher.
It's attracted to you. That's how it reacts.
It's blushing.
Ooh, I have a segue.
Okay, great.
From Usher
Yes.
to Flushers. I gave this to you guys this morning. Yay! I feel like I earned that one. That was a good segue. I am fucking full on for this, but apparently it's got some naysayers. There are now eco-friendly open urinals in, of all places, Paris. Ooh, and they say we, too. The new urinals are housed in flower boxes and, quote, aren't subtle, according to our friends at CNN. I figured that would piss you off if I said that. They're fully exposed on street corners, painted bright red, and have nearby signs advertising their presence. They're located near the Notre Dame Cathedral. They're called intelligent urinals, which have a straw layer that eliminates odor. Thank you, intelligent urinal. And they were installed in areas where public urination is a problem. Isn't that all of Paris? Of course, they have been getting complaints from the neighbors, particularly since they are in some high-priced real
Look at
estate
that poor
areas.
short little drawing having to pee up.
Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Isn't that sad? Yeah.
Stop wiener shaming him.
That's me at most journals.
I can relate.
Yeah, it's usually, except he'd be
Where's the thing you
tiptoed as
stand
well.
on?
Yeah.
Look at that.
You have to travel with your own step stool.
It is rather sad that they unfortunately don't come with sinks.
Wait,
that
no,
guy's shaking some hands
My
right
question
after
here is, did these people know they were being photographed?
Yeah,
If
that's
they
a
didn't
public.
know, was that illegal in Paris?
Well, no, I don't know what the law is, but usually if you're in public,
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
be
I guess so.
photographed.
Which
I
is
think
the
if-
downside of the public urinals.
I know,
I
right?
think if willing to piss in public, you're probably all about a photo.
Well,
I'm not gonna do
Well,
that.
this guy's like, wait, let me turn around so you can get my face.
Giving a thumbs up. That's the one hand.
I think these open urinals are a good idea because in France, a lot of their mimes were getting trapped in boxes. So this does give them that, dare I say, Lebensraum they need. Look at this. What else sign do you need that society is
Those flowers
rounded the
coming out?
bend here?
I say the future
No,
is
nearby.
wow.
No, this is the main reason I hate environmentalists. This has been a 100-year project for them. The one crowning achievement as mankind is keeping our excrement away from us. And they keep coming. There was a Rockefeller scion who invented this thing, the Clivus multrum. And we were supposed to be using it in places like Manhattan, and it's written about in Slander. And it's all just, composting heaps. They constantly